Hello peoples. Okay, before you start, the first thing you are going to need is a pair of red and blue 3D glasses. Or, if you want to skip on to halfway, a pair of stereo glasses, whichever. But because I'm a cheapskate, I'm going to be using red and blue glasses. So there. Ha ha ha. Right. That said, let's open up a photo. I've googled loads of wallpapers, so let's find a good one. Let's have a look, or at least a fairly good one. Nah. That looks like a good one. Right, we'll use this one. What we want to do first is stick a new layer on top of that, select red, and Alt and backspace to fill it. Then we're going to stick that on multiply. Then we're going to select both layers by holding down shift, right click, duplicate, and again. Then we'll inverse the top layer and set that, well actually, before we do that, we'll merge that down by pressing Ctrl and E, select red and merge that down. Now if we select top layer again and put it as screen, it goes back to original. Now what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate both these layers again and merge them two together. Then we're going to desaturate it by pressing Ctrl, Shift and U. I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. It's already on 100, so that's perfect. So 100 is what you want it on. Click OK, and you've got a nice mask there. Now we're going to save that. Save as, and we'll save it as a PSD. Yes. Now we'll take the eye off of that. We'll go back down to this one. We'll go to Filter, Distort, Displace, and you don't want it to vertically scale, so put that as 0. I'm going to put it as -50, which means it's going to really stick out. You want it stretched to fit and repeat edges. What was it again? Abstracts, A, B, S, PSD. Open. Now put on your 3D glasses. Yeah. There we go. As you can see, that is, wow, that's fairly good. Right, but how do you do this in movies? Well, actually, how do you do this automatically? Well, if you do a recording of it under actions, so let's close that, and you assign it to a hotkey, which in my case is F5. So we'll open up another one. Let's have a look. I must have some really good ones somewhere. What's that? Rendezvous. Oh, that's already 3D. That's one I did earlier. But as you can see, that's 3D as well. So let's find one that isn't 3D. Come on, I've got bloody loads here. Ooh, that one. Perfect. Put on your 3D glasses now. Now if I just press F5, save that as a PSD. Up top, abstract by Hitler, copy, perfect, and displace, and abstracts, alright, not abstract, ambush, sorry, I'll get it right. By 3D copy PSD, open, and there you go. Now if I put on my 3D glasses, wow, don't eat me! Right, so that's how you do it in Photoshop. We'll close Photoshop, and this is how you do it in Adobe After Effects. First thing we want to do is open one. Now I got this via Google. Googled sample clips HD, and I found this, which is actually quite good. Now that you've loaded it, if we drag and drop it onto a new comp, which is there, and it opens it up there, and we'll skip to about halfway through. Ooh, no, not there, somewhere a little further down. No, keep going. No, keep going. Bloody hell, come on. That'll do. Right, what we're going to do first is we're going to duplicate that by holding Control and then D. Then we're going to stick an effect on it. Effects, colour correction, hue and saturation. Desaturate it like we did in Photoshop. Then effects, blur, Gaussian blur, and again we'll stick this as 100, and we just want it horizontally. 100. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pre-compose this. So layer, pre-compose, move all attributes, and we'll call this mask. Okay, and we'll stick this one back on top, and we'll duplicate it again. And this time we're going to add the distort mask, which is displacement. And you want to select it as mask. You want that as blue. You want that off, and that's a 0. And let's move this up to about. No, actually, we want to change center map to stretch map to fit. We'll change this to about 50. Should be good enough. There we go. And again, layer, decompose, and we'll call this one left. And we'll put that back on top. And effects, perspective, 3D glasses. Now if you've got a stereo, then you can use your stereo glasses here. If not, we've been using red and blue, so that's what we'll be using. Now then, left view is left, right view is discover. And if you put on your 3D glasses, you will see you now have a damn good 3D movie. All the way through. Ooh, that's good. And now you can render it out. And to do so, you just go to composition, make movie. And where it says lostness, if you click that, blah blah blah, you can change it video format. And if you click that, you can choose where to save it to. Yeah, you do. Right, 3D video. Now I don't know how long it'll take to render because it could take forever. It varies. Depends on how powerful your machine is. Mine's not that good, so. And that is how you make your 3D videos and JPGs and God knows what else. Bye bye.